and there's a bus sitting there in the middle of the fucking...
The magic bus.
The magic bus, and he gets on this bus.
Oh, magic
and he has a diary, and he's... But the thing is, the tragic thing about this book is he can't hunt, because he doesn't know what he's doing. So he can't shoot deer, or he tries to hunt, and he tries to feed himself, and he dies in this fucking bus. Right at the end...
And he knows he's going to die.
He knows he's going to die, and he can't. He starts having stomach cramps, and he eventually dies from starvation. But right at the end, right at the very end of the thing, he's like lying there, and he's kind of got to the place he wanted to be. But it's such a tragedy because he could have, if he'd managed to feed himself, he'd have probably done that for about 6 months and gone, right, I've got it out of my system, I'm going home. But because it's a true story, right at the very end, they start showing you photos they took of himself standing in front of this bus in Alaska. I got to the end of that film, I was like, fucking what? So it's taking it to a massive extreme, but that's a person who just went out of the West, dropped everything.
I mean, and that's the specific pieces that you're with nature. You're not, against nature or, and he found so many different and interesting things he experiences, and the fact that he journaled. He journaled,
well,
which
the guy who
is
wrote the book
so important.
The guy who wrote the book was a mountaineer, wasn't he? So he traced his footsteps and spoke to people. But everyone's had that thought in their head. I've had it 100 times this year. Was the pressures of life or whatever are so extreme.
You're just gonna go.
What if I just?
Oh, there they go, the bats.
What if I just walked? What if I just walked? So that scene was an interesting scene. He burnt his money, burnt his credit card. At that point, he had no money, no identity, no sustenance, no presence on the earth, and he started doing on the road thing. I'm not going to do it.
No. Well, you have other. You have other people.
Yeah, exactly. But it was an incredible kind of thing to witness.
It's much different when you have children.
Well, nurturing people around you.
Yeah.
But he was surrounded by fuck-ups, actually, so...